welcoming you in on a 95-degree Tuesday morning, still morning, damn near midday, 30-minute musings when we're starting up here on a Tuesday. We're getting close to a noon start time at work, but it's damn near 11 o'clock right now, giving myself time to drive in and give you the musings you so rightfully deserve. Yes, 95 degrees. It's a little warm out there. If you don't believe me, just ask me. Anyway. Welcome in, everyone. I hope the weather's good by you. It's nice out. It doesn't seem as hot as it says. But I'll tell you this, it is a warm one. It's not so miserable. Like when the humidity kicks up, that's when it gets even worse. But I would say right now I'm doing just fine. What's been going on with everybody? Well, of course, excuse me. Of course, all the Muhammad Ali stuff over the weekend. I know I made mention of that. I did not have to work yesterday, so there was no musing for you. I just sat around and played video games all day, and that was fine by me. Got my workout in midday, actually. Wasn't first thing when I woke up, because I stayed up late Sunday playing some video games with some friends back home. Had a fun time with that. Somebody walking down the street here. Let me pass by them without clipping other cars. So I was up really late Sunday night. Slept in Monday. Had nothing to do. Played games all day. So that was fun. Still went to bed around 10 o'clock and woke up at 6 o'clock this morning to wake up, do a workout. Oh yeah. Boy, did I get gassed out. Not gonna lie to you. My brother had sent me a text like 20 minutes before my alarm was about to go off. I heard the little, maybe you've heard the noise here on the recordings. You hear the little pink, the little bottle cap getting popped off. I heard that little noise and I was like, shit. I look at my phone and I'm like, what time is it? And it was like 5:37 or something like that. I was like, man, my alarm's going off in 20 minutes. Do I try to pass back out or do I get up and actually do something? I laid in bed, kept my mind going, so I didn't lose consciousness or, doze off that least bit. That did not happen. Alarm went off, I was like, fuck it, let me wake up, get a workout done. I went through my mixed martial arts, that's kind of like punching, kickboxing and shit like that with a couple other things incorporated to it. And man, as I was laying in bed before my alarm went off, I was thinking, man, I should do some cardio. But what should I do? Got no clue. I did some upper body stuff. I was doing all those things. All right, well, what do I do today? Yesterday I did isometric yoga on my day off. Day off of work, but I'm still working out, goddammit. But, I did that the day before. What do I do Tuesday now? What do I do? I got to do cardio, and I'm thinking through the list. MMA, you know what? The mixed martial arts, or MMX, mixed martial arts extreme, part of P90X3. Let me do the MMX routine. That should be okay. Ooh. Boy, I started out okay, and then I started to fade away late, and it wasn't pretty. Burnout mode had me wiped out. But still, pretty much did that 30 minutes of busting ass. New York plate, put them on the board. That's the white with the double blue trim. So I had that going for me, which was nice. And also, I got to give a shout out, though he doesn't know about it. Kid that I went to college with, kid named Steve. I think he was one of the video kids. Me being a broadcaster, we kind of cross paths every here and there. Because, broadcasting is also done on camera, not just on radio, so, but he's another, kind of a fitness junkie like myself. He busts ass. That ain't no joke. He really busts ass with his workouts and everything he does. He posted a few things on Instagram, which is kind of a phone-friendly, app. It's another social media thing, so if you don't have it, don't worry about it. Now, where is this fire truck going? There's a vehicle. Okay, they're going to make the turn. So go around me. and make a you happy ass turn. Anyway. Are they going around us? No, they're not. Alright, let's go. We're good. We're good. Anyway, I mean, he busts ass with his workouts and all that shit, always in the gym, really good on his fucking, on his diet and all that stuff. And, well, he likes, like, the house dance music type shit. So he's always, you know, kind of like breakdancing and shit. That's part of his workout routine. This kid kicks ass. And he posted a few things on Instagram the other day of, like, foods to eat for weight loss. Foods to, you know, that was one picture. Then, like, foods to eat for, you know, shredding belly fat. Then another picture. Foods to eat for pre-workout. Another picture. Foods to eat post-workout. So I, like, saved all of those shits. I'm like, okay, I got a decent list of other things I can do. So when I go shopping, I can pick up a few other things. That is a Virginia plate. Put them on the board. I keep forgetting what Virginia, what state. Is that the Old Dominion? Is that them? Because I can tell you the college football team, the Virginia Cavaliers. Not the Virginia Tech Hokies. The Virginia Cavaliers. If they're not still, they were at least part of the ACC, the Atlantic Coast Conference. At the very least. Check that up and tell me I'm lying. They are navy blue and orange by team colors. Anyway, so I got to give a shout out to Steve. Steve and Rhymes Garcia. I don't know where the rhymes part comes. I don't know if he spits out lyrics or anything like that, but shout out to him for posting them things on Instagram, and I had to save those things for my damn self. It's like, alright, post-workout, you know what's good? Fucking Greek yogurt. Just unflavored, natural, normal shit. Some Greek yogurt, maybe some apples and peanut butter. So that means I'm going to start buying some peanut butter for a post-workout little snack. I don't care, I'll dip celery in there, I'll dip some apples in there. I don't give a shit. You're telling me both apples and peanut butter and Greek yogurt are good for post-workout, like recovery or something? Alright, cool. Already got the Greek yogurt rocking with my food that I cook up. Chicken and beef. You know, a little mozzarella cheese melted on there, that dollop of Greek yogurt for that extra protein. High protein, very low carbs. A Wisconsin plate on a van, I'll be damned. Huh. America's Dairyland is on the board. Imagine that. Well, we've been kind of cruising pretty good up to I-95. Man. Topics, I don't know. Really got nothing on mind. I talked a little when I was recording my video game shit today. I was playing baseball, but talking pretty much all sports that I could. Broad mention of the Stanley Cup Finals. The Pittsburgh Penguins have a 3-1 series lead over the San Jose Sharks. Best of 7, so Pittsburgh needs to win one more game, and they capture the cup. NBA Finals, I think they play tomorrow night, Wednesday. The Golden State Warriors have a 2-0 lead over the Cleveland Cavaliers. LeBron James, you know, Cleveland Cavaliers. There you go. That's the team. Poor Cleveland. Doesn't look like they're going to win for nothing. Doesn't look like they're going to win for nothing. And last year they had a 2-1 series lead. That was actually on my flight home. They got that 2-1 series lead. I was on my flight home from my vacation last year, which was somewhere June, I forget what day. Somewhere in June, but I remember flying from Minneapolis into Atlanta where I was connecting. Atlanta was hit with such a bad fucking rainstorm. Everybody got backed up and delayed, and I was sitting, I don't know how long my fucking, you know, just the delay. Everybody had to get cleared out. You know, Atlanta is a huge hub for, like, international travel. So with a bad storm hitting Atlanta, I'm sitting there, it's kind of at a sports bar, you know, farting around on what was then my new phone. I still have that same phone, but it wasn't as new. I'm like, you know what, fuck it, I'm on the goddamn airport Wi-Fi, so let me download like a chess game, or a little poker game, a little solitaire, something, while I'm just farting around. And then all of a sudden I look, ooh, basketball game's on. And I saw, I'm pretty sure it had to be Game 3, when Cleveland took that 2-1 series lead in last year's finals. I was sitting in the Atlanta airport watching across the way from, well, I forgot what the fucking, forgot what the name of the sports bar or whatever it was, but everybody, you know, because we're all delayed, we're all standing around waiting like, okay, it's going to be an hour, 2 hours, 3 hours for my shit to clear up. So it's like, okay, well, we'll just, everybody stand around watching the ball game then. That's fair. Didn't really bother me in the least. Didn't get home till I don't remember fucking when. It was late though. I mean, I didn't get in my bed till about 4 a.m. or something like that. So it was kind of a struggle, but all of Atlanta was like shut down from rain. Well, just the airport. I don't know how bad the roads were. But just picture that, if you will. Atlanta being a big old airport, a big hub in the south, and that bitch was shut down pretty much. Everybody was backed up. Tennessee played just off to the left of me, put them on the board. The Volunteer State. Same name as the college football team there in Knoxville. It's where Peyton Manning went to college. Tennessee. He was a Volunteer. Yup. So there's some knowledge. Seems a little windy out today. Feels like my car's getting thrown about a little bit. Pardon me. But so that's what's going on in sports. The Cubbies keep winning. And like, I'm alright with how good they're doing in the regular season. Like, they're really kicking ass here. And we're like, what, early part of June? I mean, you can kind of see, you know, the have and the have-nots. By the way, the toll to Interstate 395 is now $1.25, buck and a quarter. So it's fluctuating like a motherfucker. I've seen 3, I've seen like 50, maybe 75. There's $1.25. Jesus Christ. $1.25, huh, Willie? Look that up. Adam Sandler, Toll Booth Willie. It's kind of stupid, but you know, it was good humor in my younger years, teenage, when fart jokes and things like that are far too acceptable. And there's a plane taking off. Don't know when, but damn it, I'll see you soon enough. I don't know, for the people that travel a lot, I guess, you know, oh, they see a plane, fuck, that means, you know, flight delays and lost luggage and jet lag and meetings and all that. For me, a flight means I'm going back to see my family. I'm going somewhere I want to go. So for the people that travel a lot, that, you know, it kind of pisses them off, I get it, whatever. But, you know, it's all perception, excuse me, how perceptive you are. You know, what's chaos for the fly is bliss for the spider, kind of thing, you know? Just based on perception, that's all it is. You know, I'm passing up a trailer here. It's a big old pickup truck, civilian vehicle, or is it? No, it's like a business vehicle. So this one should count. Well, the trailer that he's got with the shit he's towing is a Georgia plate. I guess I'll allow that. It's not a U-Haul. It's not a big national brand that I'm aware of. So I will allow that Georgia plate on the board. And Georgia, their major college sports team is the Georgia Bulldogs. I think that's in Athens, Georgia, if I know right. That's where Herschel Walker went to college. If you remember that name from, Jesus Christ, I think he won the Heisman in 1980. The Heisman Trophy, of course, is given to the best college football player, you know, based on whoever votes in, the writers, the Associated Press, blah, blah, blah. But you are voted. Oh, and also previous Heisman Trophy winners get to vote in who they think should be first place, second place, third place, you know. Who else went to Georgia that you might know? I don't know. Virginia. Do I know anybody of note from Virginia? That probably not. Not off the top of my head. Maybe some basketball player, but can't place it off the top of my head. Well, Wisconsin, shit. J.J. Watt, defensive lineman for the NFL Houston Texans. Hell, actually, Seattle Seahawks Super Bowl winning quarterback, Russell Wilson, was a Wisconsin Badger for a bit, a transfer as well, so, you know, he had his time there. Yeah, every out-of-state plate that I see, let me try to name a college that relates to them and somebody who went there. Of course, that's all sports, that's all I know. But University of Virginia, and I don't know what town that is off the... I couldn't tell you. And so I was like, oh no, our 33rd president, whoever went to Virginia, I don't know. I'm at least naming pro athletes, and one's hopefully of note for you. Well, I mean, there is one, that, if I remember correctly, Aaron Brooks, who, for a cup of coffee and I think a Pro Bowl appearance, was the quarterback for the New Orleans Saints. He's Michael Vick's cousin, if I know right. So if there's any weird tie to that, Aaron Brooks had a good season or two and then disappeared back into, serviceable backup. And if I'm wrong on any of these, please feel free to check in, chime in, and correct me. I don't keep these recordings on Spreaker all too long, but I transport them over to my YouTube channel. Just look up MJ Lacomiac. You can find them all there. Of course, the quick, cheap, and easy way to listen to it would be, of course, on Spreaker. So, you know, options. But you got to get them quick, because eventually I delete them all. Spreaker only gives you 8 hours of recordings, which for me would be 16 episodes, you know, like 30 minutes apiece. Yeah, you get that. You're better at math than I am, trust me. But with that, I only keep about 5, maybe 6 recordings up at a time, because I don't even want to get close to that recording limit. Right in front of me, no, it's a Florida plate. It's just a transporter. Wow, I thought it was the New York plate. It kind of looked the same color, but it's a transporter. And in front of him is a Florida antique license plate. So maybe they're traveling together. Alright, I gotta get over here, guy. Where are you going? Speed up in front of me and pass me, or merge the fuck over so I can. There is a van in front of me with something strapped onto the side of it. I don't know if it's a camera or a paint thingy. Caution, testing in progress. Okay, I guess it's must be a camera of sorts. Another antique car on the ramp here at Pembroke Road. A fucking old Volkswagen. Pulled over, got the hood up. Oh, they don't make them like they used to. And if anybody gets that reference, well, specifically from a movie, I guess I'm not trying to hit the character voice all too well, but, oh, over there, another New York plate, white with the double blue trim. Let's see, New York. Well, New York doesn't really have a great renowned fucking university for sports. I mean, what, Buffalo? Their college football team is starting to do good stuff. Well, college hoops, they got a ton. What, St. John's? Isn't Georgetown up that way? Georgetown, I guess. Let's go there. No, Georgetown is D.C., I'm sorry. St. John's, is that New York, or is that also like in the D.C. area? Huh. No, I want to say St. John's. I mean, if I know it's either St. John's or St. Joseph's, fuck. Well, I'm taking a stab here. Ron Artest, who changed his name to Meta World Peace. Yeah, M-E-T-T-A, Meta World Peace. Yep. Look that one up, not making it up. Pretty sure he went to St. John's, and I'm pretty sure St. John's is in New York. I'm willing to be corrected. Or willing to stand corrected. I don't know. I stand corrected, said the man in the orthopedic shoes. There you go there. What do I got? Just under, well, about 9.5 minutes yet. Already made my turn. I'm sitting over here by, fucking road is it? South Park Road. Over here by the Coca-Cola bottling joint. Oh boy. And this semi, trying to make a U-turn. He done fucked up and he's blocking traffic. He's got it now, though. I mean, is he still supposed to be going into the Coca-Cola joint or what? He's got a big rig. Tractor, trailer, you know what I mean? That 52-foot deal. Why do they call it a tractor trailer? When I see a semi, I don't think it looks like a tractor. A tractor to me is out plowing fields and says John Deere on the side. That to me is a tractor. A trailer, sure, but a trailer to me is like a flatbed. You know, a trailer's meant for like hauling something, you know, it's not enclosed, I guess. I don't know. Tractor trailer. No, it's a semi. Pulling freight. I don't know. But then again, we got all kinds of names for all kinds of things. Is it a four-wheeler or is it a quad? Well, I suppose, you know, calling it a quad is like the cool thing and it's quicker to say. Take the quad out on the track, tear around for a couple laps, see how those new tires dig in. Yeah, wheels, tires, it's the same fucking thing, but now the rims, well, that's a specific part of something. But yeah, do you call them wheels or tires? You have a steering wheel, you don't have a steering tire, so you would think on a car it should be tires, right? You're tired, you got a tire flat, and you got a flat wheel. I don't know. Maybe there is an absolute to it. But I digress. So we got 2 New York, a Wisconsin, a Virginia, a Tennessee. Did I see somebody else? I'm trying to remember. I don't fucking know. I'm just rambling. I'm trying to get through this 30-minute musing, trying to get myself to work where I don't want to be, obviously. I'm too good at what I do. I need a new challenge. I gotta get something else going. When it becomes routine and not enjoyable, not fun, not as rewarding, yeah, that's a problem. Other things may need to happen. Because what I'm doing, not even sweating. Well, it's too cold in the studios to sweat anyway. Just about to cross over State Road 441 in case any of you are playing along at home. Wondering the route I take. By the way, do you say route or route? See, there's another one. Route 66. But it's a route. Like a root, I think, would be like part of a tree, right? You don't say the route of the tree. No, it's the root. So how do you get Route 66 out of that? You know, there should be absolutions to everything. At least for verbiage. You know what's odd today? Here I am talking, oh yeah, the Cubbies. I love the Cubbies. And here I am wearing my Detroit Tigers hat. I'm going to wear this into work. Just throw people for a loop. It's like, I thought you were a Cubs guy. Well, of course I am. But I enjoy baseball. I got nothing against the Tigers. Hell, I got several hats. Cincinnati Reds, Miami Hurricanes, I got 2 of those. Got a Bears hat, Chicago Bears that is. Oh, what else did I get? I got a Cubs hat. Got a LA Dodgers hat. And I might be picking up a few more. I don't know, maybe. Just depends on when. Get my ass out to the mall or something like that. Just a fart around. Got about 5 minutes left. Oh, I should make it to my turn at the very least. Boy, remember when I started 30-minute musings? Ooh, I used to be able to get into work parking space to parking space like every fucking time. Of course, you know, it depends on when I had to work, how traffic was. That was no deal. Most of the lights would go my way. Traffic was so mild, it didn't even matter. Gone are the days of, well, you know, the parking space. Well, not that they're gone. Maybe just time of the year, too. I mean, I can imagine midday during school. Yeah, all the kids are, well, the kids are in school. So, they don't worry about parents driving them around or, you know, buses and taking kids into school or shit like that. Roads might be a little less jammed up right now. Who knows? Maybe families are out. You know, you're going to go, I don't know, going shopping. You're going this and that. School should be out by this point. Still windy as hell. And out west, I'm telling you, it looks like some rain clouds might be rolling in. It's beautiful out east. Wait, no, it's not actually. It's just down south. Uh-oh. It looks nice down south. Out west, a little cloudy. It looks, got that blue-gray cloud cover shit looking around. Still haven't gone to the beach, by the way, in case you've been wondering. I don't know. It's just, stupidly enough, and maybe I keep hammering this nail, but I want to make sure it's in there. So with all the video game shit, I figure that's just a great way for me to wind down, costs pretty much no money for me. It's not like I'm going out and grabbing something to eat, grabbing some drinks. Let's go watch the ball game. And plus, I'll keep saying it, creating content. For any fellow gamers out there interested in either what I'm playing or how I play said game. That guy's daring. Jumping out in traffic like that. About to make my turn. Got about 2.5 minutes left. Plenty of time. I hate that. The one day I got cut off, I think that's happened twice now. Not looking at the timer, and it absolutely gets cut off. Like, shit, you know? Look down and see 0. It's about to hit the 2-minute warning, though. But I just made my turn down West Island Drive by the North Perry Airport of Fort Lauderdale. Or Broward County, excuse me. It's not. This is well out of fucking Fort Lauderdale. There's that nice 2-story house. Well, there's two-story houses around here. One of them is really nice. They got the pool in the back. I know I've said it before. They got that 10-foot tall fence, pool in the back, 2-story house. That's how you do it. That's how you do shit. Smooth driving. Still a little windy, even though I'm kind of in a little neighborhood set. Oh, I just hit the red. 1.5 to go. So we covered quite a few topics for me not knowing what to talk about. Maybe I'll just call this one mixed bag. A lot of sports stuff. But I don't know. 30-minute musings, it's just something I do when I'm driving into work. And people have asked, well, what is that? Well, it's just me fucking rambling on when I'm driving into work. I don't know. Because I'm not such a huge radio listener. Like, I don't need to listen to my jams, yo. And it's not like my mixtape is fire. Bruh, like brother. That's how the fun kids say it. The young fun kids. Because they gotta sound like they're ahead of the game somehow. They don't know what game they're playing, but they're gonna try to win it. Bruh. My mixtape is fire, son. Yeah. Good for them. I don't need to listen to the radio. I can get everything I need first thing in the morning while I look at the internet. Boom. Information. What I'm interested in. Done. That works for me. Holy windy. Maybe you heard that rush. Whew. Well, that certainly blows. As we gotta close things down here for 30-minute musings. Till we meet again, everybody, I will catch your ass down the road.